My mother took credit for Grandpa's care. His visitor log reached the awards dinner. My grandfather Walter taught me to repair things instead of replacing them. By 12, I could change a faucet washer and reset a stubborn furnace. That probably explains why I became a refrigeration technician. I spend my days keeping grocery freezers alive across northern New Mexico. After Grandpa fell one winter, he needed help with meals, appointments, and ordinary tasks that suddenly took twice as long. My mother, Lorna, called a family meeting. She said moving him into assisted living would be cruel and expensive. Family takes care of family, she told everyone. I agreed. Then everyone looked at me. My sister lived across the country, and Mom said her back couldn't handle lifting groceries or laundry. I lived 40 minutes away, so I rearranged my service route. Every Tuesday and Thursday, I reached Grandpa's apartment before sunrise. I stocked his refrigerator, sorted his mail, and drove him to appointments. On Sundays, I cooked enough green chili stew for the week. Grandpa labeled every container with terrible jokes. Mom came by about twice a month. She usually arrived after church, posed beside him, and posted a photograph before leaving. Soon relatives began thanking her for giving up everything to keep Grandpa home. At first, I assumed they were being polite. Then my cousin Nate praised Mom for paying the home aid and transportation bills. I had paid those bills for nearly 2 years. When I asked Mom privately, she sighed. People worry less if they think I have it handled. Why make this awkward? Grandpa heard us from the kitchen. Miles handles it, he said. Lorna visits. Those aren't the same thing. Mom changed the subject, and I let her. Grandpa hated family arguments more than he hated overcooked vegetables. The care agency used an electronic sign-in tablet. Each visit recorded a name, arrival time, departure time, and completed tasks. My invoices were tied to the same account because I covered every gap Grandpa's pension couldn't. That spring, Mom's friend nominated her for the county's Family Care Award. The application described predawn visits, weekly meals, transportation, and 2 years of payments. It described my life almost line for line. Mom didn't tell me about the nomination. Nate sent me the banquet invitation with a message saying, "You must be proud." I planned to stay home. Grandpa had other ideas. The award committee had contacted Renee, the care agency director, to verify Mom's application. Renee showed Grandpa the form and asked whether he consented to releasing a summary. He read it slowly, circled my name on his account, and said, "Use the whole record." Renee called me next. I asked her not to humiliate Mom. "We won't," she said. "But we won't reward a false record either." At the banquet, Mom wore a silver jacket and practiced her speech beside the dessert table. Grandpa sat between us, looking pleased with himself. When the committee chair reached the caregiver award, she explained that verification had identified a different recipient than the nominee. Then she read the care summary. Hundreds of early visits, every transportation invoice, every grocery delivery. My name appeared beside all of them. The chair called me to the stage. Mom stayed seated while I accepted the certificate. I thanked Renee, the aides, and Grandpa. Then I placed the certificate in Grandpa's lap. On the drive home, Mom asked why I hadn't warned her. I told her I hadn't written the visitor log. I had only shown up for it.